identify? Hare Krishna. Welcome all the online devotees. यहाँ पे तो शौनक ईशानी आया था पहले, वो फिर शौनक भट्ट को चेंज हो गया शायद. ईशानी मे बी ईशानी आया था, but later that same thing changed or new one came, I don't know. Recording started in the break. Okay, the line is on. Check कर लेना. 7327890951. That's the number.
Yes.
Okay. Then. Hare Krishna, Ishani Mataji. Thank you for joining. Sheetal is here. Hope you are hearing me. All the devotees, can you hear me? Mona Mataji, can you hear me? Soumya Mataji. Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Suchi Mataji. Okay, so let's start with our prayers. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Romapada Swamin Iti Namine. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kinjal Mataji, right on time. Okay, good. So I just want to emphasize on a verse again which speaks about, this is from the Gita Mahatmya, the importance of Bhagavad Gita. I just want to emphasize again why we are doing Bhagavad Gita only, so that we get more conviction in hearing what we are hearing. So there is a verse which speaks from Gita Mahatmya. Gita Mahatmya means the importance of Gita, the glories of Bhagavad Gita. In that we hear Bhagavad Gita Kinchidadita Ganga Jalalava Kanika Pita Sakrid Apiso Murari Archa Kriyate Tasya Yamena Na Charcha. 3 things if we do in our life every day, then we need not have any discussion with Yamaraj. Who wants to have discussion with Yamaraj? Nobody. Yeah, it is good. He is Yamadharmaraj. He knows everything. We can get some good discussion. But what does it mean is, we need not see the Naraka Loka. We need not see anything adverse conditions in our life. And what are the 3 things we are supposed to do? Bhagavad Gita Kinchidadita. It's not said that whole Bhagavad Gita you have to read every day 700 verses. You have to memorize all the verses. It is said Kinchidadita. Bhagavad Gita Kinchidadita. Hear or listen or read Bhagavad Gita at least little bit every day. गंगा जल लव कनिका पीता. गंगा जल एवरी डे. आई नो माता जी, हम गंगा के पास नहीं रहते हैं, हम लोग मायापुर में नहीं रहते हैं, जाके गंगा में से पानी लेके. नो प्रॉब्लम माता जी, हमारे पास विवेक फ्लावर्स जैसा स्टोर नहीं है जहाँ पे गंगा जल ला के रोज़ पीते बैठे हम. नो प्रॉब्लम. हमारे पास सादा नल का पानी आता है, नल खोलो, जो भी पानी आता है, फिल्टर खोलो, जो भी पानी आता है पानी लो, उसमें मंत्रा करो, कॉल द ऑल रिवर्स आचमनम वाटर व्हाट वी गेट रेडी गंगे जमुने च गोदावरी कृष्ण कावेरी तुंगभद्रा जलस्मिन् सन्निधम कुरु. सब करो, उसमें सारे रिवर्स आ जाएंगे. दैट कप ऑफ वाटर इज इक्वल टू दैट ऑफ गंगा वाटर. Nicely do it every day. Achaman is must. Om Keshwaya Namah, Om Narayana Namah, Om Govindaya Namah, Om Madhavaya Namah, Om Trivikramaya Namah, Om Sridharaya Namah. पूरे नहीं आते, 3 करो. First 3 करो. Wash your hands with the Achaman water. Sipping. That's called Ganga Jala Lava Kanika Pita. Sakridapi su Murari Archa. कुछ एक्टिविटी करो जो मुरारी को आप ऑफर कर सकते हो. पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छते तथाहम भक्ति उपहरितम अश्नामी प्रयतात्मनः. जस्ट डोंट ऑफर मीन्स ओके एक पत्ता बाहर से तोड़ के लेके आए और ऑफर किया, वो पत्ते के बारे में नहीं बोल रहे. पत्ता मीन्स तुलसी लीफ, दैट्स व्हाट इट इज मेंट. either it is in the fresh condition or it is in the dry condition. In all the seasons many times we don't get the fresh tulsi, but dry or fresh you offer the tulsi to Krishna. Pushpam, some flowers, sometimes I don't go to the, maybe once in an year, sometimes I don't have 0 flowers. I go in the backyard, I go on the grass, I just take out 1 flower, and then there is always a perfume which you can spray to the flower, because here flowers are not fragrant, and offer it to Krishna. Patram pushpam phalam. फ्रूट्स तो रहते ही है घर पे, फ्रूट्स तो सब खाते हैं. एटलीस्ट अमेरिका में, इंडिया में तो चलो ठीक है, मैं जब छोटी थी फ्रूट्स माने कोई सिख हुआ तभी घर पे फ्रूट्स आते थे, अब नहीं तो नहीं. हाँ, कोई सिख है तभी लाते थे, तो ठीक है. अभी तो है अमेरिका में इतना फैसिलिटी, सब फ्रूट्स लेके आते हैं. हाँ, bread packet, fruits, those things used to come home only when, that means we understand we are going to hospital to see somebody, something like that, or going to somebody somebody's place. Not regularly. Yes, we used to have, but that offering system was not there for us. The वो क्या बोलते हैं, seasonal fruits, the people used to come with bandi and tokri, and then we used to buy and wash and eat then only. That's a different story. But offering का concept नहीं था. तो patram pushpam phalam toyam, water, simple water with tulsi patra, offer it to Krishna. When we do these three things, one is reading every day Bhagavad Gita Kinchita Dita, Ganga Jala Lava Kanika Pita, drinking the or accepting or honoring the Ganga Jal, and the third one is offering something. When you do these three things every day as a regular habit, devotees, we are safe. We are safe. इसमें कहीं पे भी 16 राउंड्स चैंटिंग करना है ऐसा रूल नहीं है. आप यमराज को स्किप कर सकते हो बिना 16 राउंड्स चैंटिंग करे भी भगवत गीता पढ़ के. लेकिन हमारा गोल जस्ट यमराज को स्किप करना नहीं है ना. हमारा गोल तो है कृष्ण के पास जाने का. सबका गोल अलग अलग है, इसीलिए सब लोग अलग अलग तरीके से करते हैं, लेकिन हमारा गोल तो कृष्ण के पास जाने का है. All the other sampradayas, bona fide Vaishnava sampradayas, they do their sadhana very nicely. Voice is very low anta Prabhuji message vachindi. Is the voice too low, devotees? We are full on, Prabhuji. Is it okay?
We can hear you, Mataji.
It's okay? Yeah, it's clear? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear.
I'll be little louder, Anil Prabhu. Maybe your system, I don't know. Remaining all others are hearing, but I'll try to be little louder. So when we do these three things, we are safe. At least we are safe zone. ओ सेफ जोन बोलते हैं ना, चेक में भी एक सेफ, चेस में भी एक सेफ जोन होता है, कार्ड्स में भी सेफ जोन होता है. वी आर इन द सेफ जोन. And these all help us focus more on our chanting. Ultimately, we have to chant better. Ultimately, we have to sound better. Ultimately, we have to hear better. Ultimately, we have to absorb it better. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoha Smaranam. Shrinvanti, Gayanti, Grihnanti. These things should go on together. Always. Always. It's so potent. That's why we are doing Bhagavad Gita, so that we are all in the safe zone. And you will be happy to know that little bit in a teacher position, wherever I am, your teacher is safe at least. Because I have done in my conscious, other than going for retreats, other than going for yatras, I do everyday Bhagavad Gita. I do everyday Achaman. I do offer to Krishna every day. So these three things I do.
How many chapters you do?
Many times, Mataji. Gita book maybe 20-25 times, full 18 chapters. Every day I read. I teach kids, so that's how also, that's also a mercy from Krishna that when teaching I learn. So it's important. It's important. Very important. That's why we do this scriptural study of Bhagavad Gita. आचमन कब करना है? नहाने के बाद करना है. No, any time you offer, how many number of times you want, you can do. Every time you offer something to Krishna, you can do Achaman. Every time you do your Gayatri, you can do Achaman. Every time you offer not only Bhoga, but Aarti paraphernalia, anything, you do Achaman. Every Aarti paraphernalia, after giving the flower, we do again Achaman, cleansing of the hands with the Achaman water. It's like Shuddhi mantra. It's like purification mantra. In yajnas and sanskaras, we do this mantra of Oma Pavitro Pavitraya Sarvavastam Gatopiya Yat Smaret Pundari Kaksham Sabahya Bhakyantara Suchi. That's similar to that, but with the Achaman water. Achaman water is must. In any Brahmana's house in India, you'll have Achaman cup. In the same way, we all should have also that. Easy.
But Mataji, if I offer always water. Whenever I drink water, I offer water and then I drink water.
Whenever you drink water, you don't offer water. You offer water for Krishna and then take that and drink as well. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do that also.
Okay.
Like I
Yeah.
do it in the
Focus
morning and then I do it after prasadam.
we should have prasadam.
Yeah.
Focus should be, he should have bhoga. Focus should not be, we should have prasadam only, but focus should be, he should have bhoga. Yesterday night, I did not offer milk to Krishna. I went to the yajna. I came so late and then I was little occupied. Prabhu was doing something about the plants and seeds. I did not offer milk to Krishna. I was talking to my mom. There was a marriage, my cousin's marriage on the Narsingha Chaturdashi day. I was talking and then I just came, I bowed down, I did my achaman and made the deity sleep. After some time, I was feeling, I ate the food fasting, I kept fasting and then I ate the Ekadashi food. I was feeling thirsty. When I was thinking, there should have been some milk to drink, then I remembered I did not even offer the milk to Krishna. So if it's not like we have to drink, then we have to remember Krishna. We have to remember first Krishna and then take the milk. Yeah, you can continue, Mataji.
Yeah, so it's okay, right?
It's okay. It's okay.
No problem.
No problem. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah. slowly your consciousness will go to the level that Krishna is hungry, Krishna is thirsty, Krishna wants taste. Slowly.
Nowadays I feel like that. Whenever
Yeah.
I feel hungry or something out of sudden, I feel like he's
Yeah.
wanting something.
Yeah, true. Krishna is there inside our stomach also. Jata Ragni we call, right? The heat to digest whatever the food he is sitting inside. Though we give him or not, he is going to digest our food. He is very merciful. Causeless mercy. This is a right example of causeless mercy. He's not.
But you won't believe, Ataji, now I am eating a lot because whenever I feel hungry, I feel like it's Krishna wants it, and then that day I told Krishna,
Atyahara
"You're going to eat
prayashascha.
what I'm going to eat."
You know what? Before bhakti, everybody's like this, and after bhakti, everybody's like
Prasadam.
look at me.
Prasadam. Mahaprasade Govinde. Okay, let's go to our Bhagavad Gita. I know online devotees won't relish that much, but lot of rasa is going on here.
They think we are starving, we're not eating onion garlic, we're not eating.
Yeah.
But we are enjoying.
Yeah, more than what? No,
Capacity.
no dieting at all.
No dieting.
ISKCON में डाइटिंग नहीं कर सकते. We are at 249 पे इंदा प्रभु 213. Okay. We did 212 and 213 Prabhuji. Saishnu, did we do 212 and 213? We have to do 214 onwards. Am I right? Matra Sparshastu we have to do, or did we do Matra Sparshastu?
We didn't discuss the 214.
We didn't discuss the 214. Okay.
We talked about that.
It's a very, very important verse. 2.14 is a very, very important verse. Most of you should know by now that verse, who are in ISKCON for since long. Mona Mataji, Kirtida Mataji, myself, Soumya Mataji, Sweta Mataji, you are very interested in learning the verses. So this is one of the pencil circle verses. We will do at the end of the chapter also what are the important verses, and this is the most important verse. This is the exam point of view also very important verses. We will not have exams in our Bhakti Riksha, but exam point of view also there is a very important verse. Oh, then we will have. Okay, let's have verse number 214. In 213, Krishna is explaining about the transition or the transfer or the journey of the soul from one stage of the life to the other stage of the life, and he is telling to Arjuna, a sober person will not be bewildered when that soul moves from this body to another body. For the soul, it's as simple as it is moving from one stage of the other stage in a same body, in the same way moving from this body to the other body. For it, there is no difference. So we should not be bewildered. Continuation with that, how we have to respond, react to the changes happening is this verse of Matra Sparshastu. Beautiful verse. We all know, so whoever know can read or recite along with me. Matra Sparshyastu Kaunteya Sitoshna Sukha Dukkhada Agama Apayino Anityas Tamshti Dikshashva Bharata. Mataji, Kirtida Mataji, one Bhagavad.
I have lot of Gitas in
I know. She'll give you. उसमें होगा माता जी. वो बुक शेल्फ में है. प्रभु जी जा रहे हैं, ठीक है. प्रभु जी जा रहे हैं. मात्रा स्पर्शस्तु काउंटेया. Beautiful verse. First word itself is the most important. Matra Sparshastu Kaunteya, people start speaking like, okay, like the summer and winter seasons and all those things. But first word you see, what is Matra Sparshastu? What does Matra Sparshastu mean? Sensory perception. So the most important word here is of course the other things also, but along with that the most important thing is sensory perception. How our senses take something. We will talk more about this verse. How our senses take the things. That's a gauging scale also for our bhakti. One of the gauging scale. How sincere I am. Mona Mataji's question always rings in my mind. How sincere are we? That depends on sensory perception. How our senses are perceiving the situation. Sensory perception. The translation, everybody look into the book. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in due course of time are like the appearance and disappearance of the winter and summer seasons. They arise from sensory perception, O scion of Bharata, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. Beautiful verse, right? Very beautiful verse. Now, let's little bit concentrate or focus or dive deeper into these few words what it is said. First one I said is the matra sparshastu sensory perception. Yes, we how our senses take the situations. That's the first word. Second word is we can all relate it to these two beautiful things. Our mind immediately captures these two beautiful things. What is that? Happiness and distress. Sukha and dukkha. Yes, sukha and dukkha. If I am sad, that is dukkha. If I am happy, that means I'm happy. Sukha. Happiness is there. We are all striving for happiness. Nobody wants dukkha, but it comes. Both are there for sure. No doubt. No doubt. And then we talk about the nature of this sukha and dukkha. The nature of sukha dukkha is temporary. It's a happy news. Mataji, why are you saying sukha has to be permanent? If sukha in this material world is permanent, then dukkha also will become permanent. So the sukha and dukkha, what appears in the material world, are temporary. Only the sukha or the happiness which is permanent is when we relate ourselves to Krishna. Hari Toshanam. Toshanam means satisfaction. Whose satisfaction? Krishna's satisfaction. If the root is watered, automatically whole plant is watered. If Krishna's senses are satisfied, oh Mataji, Krishna's senses are already satisfied. Yes, Krishna's senses are already satisfied, but you are not able to relate to that happiness. In order to relate to that happiness, you have to work or you have to act for Krishna. Then you will feel the real happiness. That is the permanent happiness. So here the explanation is given about this sukha and dukkha. Very nice allegorical statement given by Krishna. Krishna is not just saying that happiness and distress. Krishna is very clearly saying that the non-permanent appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress is like the non-permanent appearance and disappearance of the winter and summer seasons. We see in America, we can see more. 25 years, 26 years back when I came, I saw, wow, this much greenery. And after 4 months, I see this much dry woods is available. It's like that. Right? It's like that. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Fall colors are not permanent. Spring blooming is not permanent. Dry woods is not permanent. One way it is happy, right? It's happy. The dukkha is not staying permanently with us. It is temporary. It's a happy news. It's a happy news. And then Krishna says that this appearance and disappearance, which is temporary or which is not permanent, they all arise from sense perception. We will talk a little bit more about sense perception, devotees. It's an important topic. How we take the things. How we take the things is very, very important. Same situation. How we take the things. Okay? It's raining heavily. It's just instant. Some example I am giving. It's raining heavily, right? We are going outside somewhere in the park. We are middle of the park. We are not near the car or near the home. It's raining heavily. Oh Krishna, why it is raining so much? Oh, we are getting drenched. And what is the umbrella guy who is selling umbrella under the shed is thinking, wow, it's raining. Nice. Everybody will come to me to buy the umbrella. The situation is the same. Rain is the same thing. One is able to happily enjoy the rain. One is able to not enjoy the rain. The one who is staying in the footpath in India is thinking, why is Krishna so inimical to us? And the umbrella seller is thinking that why is Krishna so, thank you Krishna, you are so merciful unto me. Sensory perception. Let's talk about bhakti. Let's talk about in bhakti life how this sensory perception works. I'll give another again personal example. My in-laws right now, they are not here, but they are in India. But let's say before 10 years back, how I was dealing with my in-laws. How I was taking simple things also as offensive towards me. Now those things, if it happens, now I won't take like that because I have got the higher taste. The same senses, the same situations, the same personalities, but how we take the things, they did not change. Or maybe they changed also, but they did not change much. But where did the change come from? Change come from me. How did the change come to me is through bhakti life. I was in the center before, now I am moving to the periphery. When I am moving to the periphery, then I feel not offended. When I am in the center, it is always me. She's selling to me, she's talking about me, she's doing this to me, she's doing that to me. When I'm out of that picture, that's it. I'm not there. We have to be there only for one thing, to re-establish or there is a beautiful word, reclaim, not claim, reclaim. We have that position, but we have to reclaim our position to be servants of Krishna. Then you feel like, oh, I couldn't make it today for Krishna something. I couldn't be a good servant to Krishna today. I couldn't be an instrument in Krishna's hands today. That is what we have to feel. That's the scale I'm talking about. Kola Baddha we call, right? Gauging scale, that where we are in our bhakti life, how we are seeing the things, how sincerely we are trying to follow the teachings given by Krishna. Sensory perception. And Krishna says that these all arise from sensory perception, and you have to tolerate them without being disturbed. Okay, I'm tolerating them, but inside my mind, 10 Rakshasas are going on. No. How is that going to help? You're disturbing yourself. You're spoiling your own bhakti. You are cutting off that bhakti lata creeper. How much time it took us to build that bhakti lata creeper? How much time it took to build us the relationship with Krishna, which we have lost. Now just by thinking about silly things, sensory perception, oh, it's hurting to me, it's hurting to me. Yes, it's hurting to you. Tolerate it. Krishna is saying to Arjuna, it's really hurting to kill your teacher. It's really hurting to kill your grandfather. Tolerate it for a higher purpose of your dharma, of your duty as a kshatriya. Amazing. Very, very nicely we can relate. Krishna calls again Arjuna as Kaunteya, making him remember his kshatriya dharma. You're Kunti's son. Kunti hails from a nice dynasty, and then he calls him Bharata. You belong to Bharata dynasty. He's trying to ignite him, provoke him, saying that you are not a Shudra, you are not a Brahmana, you are not anything else. You are a Kshatriya. You have to perform your duty. You are not a sannyasi, he says. Responsibility takes over lot of things. Our mind. Okay, you don't feel well, right? Your health is not good, right? You will sleep when your son is walking out the door without his lunchbox? No. You'll get up and make it for him, because you do your responsibility, duty lovingly towards him. The same thing Krishna is saying. You do your duty. You're feeling sad, I understand, but tolerate it and try to do it. This is a higher purpose. Don't feel bad for doing it. Feel good that you are going to do your duty. If that is fetching you distress, that's okay. Take the distress. Because you are feeling distress now. You were not feeling the same distress when the same Kshatriya, same battle came. We discussed about this previously in our classes. That same thing happened in the Ajnatavasa time. They all come, right? So at that time you did not bewildered. At that time you did not do anything. Now what you are doing? It's very clear. Matra sparshastu kaunteya. Arjuna cannot deviate from his Kshatriya dharma to fight against adharma, especially when Krishna is there and instructing. The mind is bewildering Arjuna. The mind is bewildering Duryodhana also. We discussed about it. Both are doing sense gratification. Mind. They are listening to the mind. Duryodhana was said not to fight. He is fighting. Arjuna is said you have to fight. He is not fighting. All of these arise because of the sensory perception. If we have a higher goal in our life, these all things will go low. If we have ourselves in the center, our senses in the center, they are not going to go. They are strongly going to stay there. The takeaway here is prescribed rules and regulations rise us to a platform of knowledge from where we can do the bhakti properly. So these rules or regulations are compulsory. Why Prabhupada did not say just 16 rounds of chanting you will go back to Godhead? Why did he say 4 regulative principles? Why did he say chant loud? Why did he say don't eat meat? Why did he say don't do illicit sex? Why did he say don't do gambling? Why did he say all these 4 regulative principles? Because when we work according to the rules and regulations given by the acharyas, which are good for our bhakti life, then we will raise ourselves up to a level where we can understand the transcendental knowledge. Else we cannot. Okay, complacency, I am doing something is okay. I'm not doing something, it's okay. When Krishna tells me to do, I will do. Or when, without this famous saying, कृष्णा के आज्ञा के बिना पत्ता भी नहीं हिल सकता है, तो मैं कैसे कर सकती हूँ? हाउ आई कैन डू एनीथिंग विदाउट द मर्सी ऑफ कृष्णा? द मर्सी ऑफ कृष्णा इज कंटिन्यूअसली फ्लोइंग. इट्स ओनली दैट यू आर नॉट रियलाइजिंग दैट मर्सी. पत्ता नहीं हिल सकता है तो हाँ, आप क्यों बैठे हो यहाँ पे फिर कृष्णा कृष्णा करते हुए? ऑलरेडी पत्ता हिल गया, अभी रूट को मत हिलाओ, आ जाओ मंदिर को आओ. देन दे से दैट ओ व्हेन कृष्णा कॉल्स आई विल कम. व्हाट डू यू थिंक दैट कृष्णा विल कम? आ जाओ, हाथ पकड़ के लेके आएंगे आपको. हाँ, लेटर भेजेंगे, नहीं तो बुलाएंगे. हम लेटर भेजते हैं ना, इस्कॉन वाले तो लेटर भी भेजते हैं. आज जन्माष्टमी है, आ जाओ, ₹1 का डोनेशन दो. उनके घर पे लेटर जाता है कि प्लीज कम टू द जन्माष्टमी फेस्ट. लेटर इज ईमेल, राइट? ब्लास्ट email goes to everybody. Please come, please come, please come. Invitation goes from Krishna. Invitation goes from every mandir. If you visit one time and give some donation, they'll call you again and again. Not for donation, just because they are devotees and they're calling you to join the association. How much we need. So matra sparshastu, this is very important point, that sensory perception we all have to remember is that these are temporary, we have to tolerate it, and these all problems arise because of our sensory perception. Matra sparshastu. Prabhupada gives wonderful examples and allegories. The two different names addressing Arjuna is also been given. From both sides, it's a great heritage. So Krishna is saying, just don't lament, just fight. Krishna explains more. Next 5-6 verses, Krishna tries to explain Arjuna on the point what he is saying. Just one thing, we are just started devotees. Remember, what was the first thing why Arjuna said, I am not going to fight? Because of the compassion. Falsely placed compassion, misplaced compassion. For that only Krishna is giving all these answers. Okay, let's go to the verse number 15. Verse 15. Yam hi navyathayantyete purusham purusharshabha samadukha sukham dhiram so amritavya kalpate. Oh, best among men. Krishna is addressing Arjuna as Purusha Arshabha. Krishna is addressed as Purushottama. Purushottama means the best among men. It is been translated like that. But Purushottama means all the Purusha avatars are there. Kshirodaksha Vishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Karnadaksha Vishnu. Among them, the topmost, who is the creator of, or who is the origin of these three Vishnus. It means like that. Purushottama. Here it is called Purusha Arshaba, or best among the men. Dukkha and Shuka. Again it is been said. So Krishna is saying, O best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress and is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation. This is the first time Krishna is starting, or Krishna is talking something new. What did he say? Eligible for liberation. Till now we did not get this word of liberation, since till 2 chapters are done, 15 verses in 2 chapters are done, first chapter is done. Never Krishna spoke about liberation. He was trying to convince Arjuna, do this, if you do this, this will happen, it's okay, don't cry, don't lament, let's fight. And now Krishna is talking about a higher principles, which is called liberation, or the perfection of human life. So the perfection is not human life, is perfection of human life. Don't think I'm saying anything wrong. These are all added. The perfection of human life is not to become good mother, is not to become good father, is not to become good daughter, is not to become good daughter-in-law. I'm not saying not. I'm saying not only to become all those things, but the primary one, the perfection, is to go back to Krishna. Remaining things animals also do, isn't it? The animals take care of the children. Everything. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending, protecting their children. Everything happens with the animals also. The higher intelligence what we has humans should be utilized in going back to Krishna. Why to use that higher intelligence in making ourselves more and more captured in this material world? We know this is wrong, but still we do. Why? Because we are attached to our senses. We are attached to our body. I and mine. I'm not saying working is wrong. Work. Because we are embodied soul. We are in this material body. We are in this material world. Krishna won't come here and give us food. We have to work for... Krishna says, you have to work. Do not get attached to not working. But what you have to know is, the ability to work is given by Krishna. What is happening, everything, I will give you a nice example now. Okay? Devotees, listen, online devotees also. Ability, I remember. Radha Govind Maharaj, in his congregation, little girl ate poison in India. And then immediately Radha Govind Maharaj.
Lal Govind Prabhuji's guru?
Yes, Radha Govinda Maharaj. So he was there, and then some girl in the congregation ate some lead or something which is very poisonous. Immediately Maharaj along with his parents took the girl to the hospital, and then in the hospital then he was the doctor took care of the baby, and then she was safe now, out of danger. And then after that, doctor came to Maharaj and said, oh, finally ISKCON devotees are taking the shelter of doctors. And Radha Govinda Maharaj said, no, ISKCON devotees in the past also took the shelter of Krishna. In the present also are taking shelter of Krishna. In the future also will take shelter of Krishna. How come? You did not sit in the temple and say Krishna, Krishna. You just came rushed to me, so you are taking my shelter. Then Radha Govinda Maharaj said, no, we are giving you the mercy to become an instrument in Krishna's hands to do this action. And then he said, it went off his mind. Anyhow, you guys don't accept. Whatever you say, you'll get Krishna in between. Then the surgery procedures were done, or whatever the procedures needed to be done. Then he made Radha Govinda Maharaj nicely sit Radha Govinda Maharaj made nicely sit the doctor next to him. Sannyasis, everybody will respect, so they want to spend some time. Then Radha Govinda Maharaj nicely asked him, doctor, do you think somebody have lost their lives in your hospital before? Oh, few of them, because this is a hospital, there are people coming, and maybe 80% we saved their lives, remaining 20% maybe they left. Then Radha Govinda Maharaj, what did you do to kill them? And the doctor was like, what did you ask, Swamiji? And then he said, what did you do to kill them? Then he said, no, I did not do anything. It was their karma. That's why they left the bodies. Then Radha Govinda Maharaj said, oh, if they leave the body, it is their karma. And if they get their life, it is your, you have done something great about it. And then he said, yeah, karma is important, but still I did help, right? Then that's what I'm saying. Everything happens according to karma. You become the instrument in performing that particular action. So you are lucky. You are fortunate that you are becoming instrument in the hands of karma. They are representatives. Yeah, they are representatives. That's it. Yeah, they are engaged in that particular service. So here it is what we are talking now. Who is disturbed by happiness and distress, steady in both, in eligible for liberation. Yeah, we are talking about this liberation topic. Krishna is talking about a perfection or liberation. This is a new topic introduced here, and he says that the result of all this tolerance, the result of what you're tolerating is going to give you liberation. What did Arjuna say the next thing? Incurring sin, right? Incurring sin means whatever the pious things I have already did now to reach the liberation, they are all cut off if I kill my kith and kin. If I kill my teacher, if I kill my grandfather. And Krishna is saying that when you do this, tolerate the circumstances and act according to dharma, automatically you will get the liberation. Krishna spoke something very unique first time here, talking about the section which is higher than what he was discussing before. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, anyone who is, two things, steady in his determination, listen carefully devotees, steady in his determination for advanced stage of spiritual realization. हाँ, मैं सत्संग में जाती हूँ, मैं चैंटिंग करती हूँ, मैं मंदिर में एवरीडे जाती हूँ, लेकिन where is the determination? Why are you going to the mandir? Why are you going to the satsang? Why are you chanting? The why question is very, very important. Are you doing something to please yourself? Are you doing something beneficial for yourself? Are you doing something because your teacher said? Are you doing something because you want to please Krishna? Step by step, step by step, step by step, step by step. It can be first to please. All my Bhagavad Gita kids class don't start immediately joining to my class with self-realization. They start because their parents have asked him to start. Or their parents say that, okay, if you join classes, I will make you join in another karate class which you are interested in. Something or the other. But step by step, step by step, step by step, every stage. And finally it has to go to a stage wherein you have to do the activity to please Krishna. And Arjuna is not a baby to make him like step by step, step by step, step by step. He was a dear friend to Krishna. He is just acting on behalf of all of us under the Yogamaya's direction. Krishna is put him under this veil of illusion, and he is acting like that. So steady in our determination for advanced stage of transcendental self-realization, then it is good. And then second one is equally tolerate the onslaughts of happiness and distress. There is a wonderful story. I don't want to tell that now. Many of you know what is ill fortune, what is good fortune. There is a story. You all can Google and you will get it. The story something is like a horse and then the sun and then something. What is ill fortune, good fortune? He doesn't be. I mean, the villagers all will come to him and say, what a good fortune. And that turns to be ill fortune. Everybody will say, oh, it's a ill fortune. But that turns to be a good fortune. What is ill fortune? What is good fortune? When you are surrendered to Krishna, everything is Krishna's mercy only. Everything is Krishna's mercy. Krishna doesn't reciprocate according to your will and wish. He can, but it is not must for him. He reciprocates to you whichever is in the best for you. At that time, you might not understand it is best for you, but he will do the best for you if you completely depend on him. Or else you have big 360 or something, right? 3 करोड़ कितना demigods है वो सब है उनके पास जा सकते हो आप लोग उनके पास जाओ ये चाहिए वो दे देंगे ये चाहिए वो दे देंगे जब कृष्णा देगा ना उसका रूट से निकालेगा उसको कृष्णा will take out the vasanas or the impressions or the things which will not make you ask again. You will not ask again those things from Krishna. Krishna will give in such a way that the vasanas in your mind, which will again look for those again kind of things, is completely removed. No more asking for anything material. In that way, he will give. I'm not saying if you ask for one house, he'll give 10 houses and will look for 11th house. But his ways are in that way that your all vasanas or all interest towards material things is taken off. He's special. When it comes to Varnashrama Dharma, the last order of Varnashrama Dharma is Sannyas Ashram. Voluntarily, this Sannyas Ashram, हम लोग जो बोलते हैं सन्यासी आए हैं महाराज आए हैं स्वामी आए हैं they voluntarily accept these austerities for to attain the perfection. But every ashrama, every varna can achieve perfection by performing their duty properly. Now Krishna is saying, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas because it was needed. Arjuna need not take sannyas because he is not going to go and preach. He has to rule the kingdom. Exemplarily he has to rule the kingdom. Yudhishthira Maharaj can go and take the sannyas, but he need not go and take the sannyas. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is a preacher. He took the sannyas. Very early age he took the sannyas. Marriage early, wives early, one wife dying, second wife leaving, taking sannyas. These all look like a storybook, but it was needed. Recently, I was seeing a reel in Facebook. Somebody, I don't know who he is, Mahatma, good person. He was telling the importance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu coming, and in which he was saying it was just not only to give spiritual things to everybody, but Mughals were taking over everything at that time. So he came. He has come to politically also revolt back towards that thing. He has trained his Shad Goswamis in such a way that every part of spiritual culture, temples, everything was saved and protected. That's the reason, or else it would have been demolished.
Yeah,
ये लोग
6 crores
मुस्लिम
people
लोग तो
saved
इतना
everything.
they saved everything, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu trained them. Their job was that: excavate the temple, excavate the scriptures, write the scriptures, save the temples, save the deities. ये अभी के नहीं, ये 5000 साल पहले वाले डीटीज है. ये सबको सेव किया है उन लोगों ने. राधा गोविंद जी, राधा गोपीनाथ जी, राधा मदन मोहन, 3 devotees, संबंध ज्ञान, अभिधेय ज्ञान, प्रयोजना, 3 things are there. Radha Madan Mohan is Sambandhaga and Radha Gopinath is Abhideya and Radha Govindji is Prayojana. Very beautiful deities. All the 3. It is said that when you take the darshan of all the 3 from morning till evening, you will not have life again. We did that. We consciously did that. From Vrindavan we started, and then we went to Karoli and then to Jaipur, and we saw all the 3 deities in one day from Mangalarti to Shayanarti between. So it's amazing. It's amazing. It is not hard. It can happen if you desire to. Not too much far like America and India. In that place only so we can do. Not very close, but morning till evening you can cover. ज़्यादा कहीं पे रुकेंगे नहीं. Jaipur and Karauli. From Vrindavan also Karauli is far. And then from there to there. It's amazing. It's amazing. The potency is amazing. Coming back. Similarly, a Kshatriya's duty or the Varna in Kshatriya, the duty is to execute his duty fighting and defeating the enemy even if the opponents are your kith and kin. मेरा बेटा है तो मैं उसको डांटूंगी नहीं, दूसरे का बेटा है तो डांटूंगी, चलेगा नहीं ऐसा. It doesn't work like that. Dharma is dharma, rule is rule, right is right, wrong is wrong. Anybody it is. Obviously, distress will come to Arjuna, but he has to tolerate. This is the process of performing the duty. Practical learning, what we can take? Obstacles also come in the path of bhakti. Oh, too many in the starting stages, too many. And it continues if you get affected by it. It will stop if you don't get affected by it. Remember, devotees. It will continue. Obstacles will keep coming if you get affected by them. If you are not affected by them, if you ignore them, they are not going to bother you anymore, and they won't come also. They will stop also. In the starting of our Krishna conscious life, how many people did not say us that, oh, why did you take up Krishna consciousness at so early age? What happened to you? Why are you becoming a renunciate? For me, too many things were going on because of the homeschooling. They used to say, all सब 4 लोग घर पे बैठ के क्या करते हो? उनको नहीं भिजाते हो तो आप लोग नहीं जाते हो. सब लोग 4 लोग घर पे बैठ के क्या करते हो? ये संन्यास क्यों ले लिया? First initiation picture, our initiation picture we saved for 6 months, did not share anybody with in India. Somebody somehow took the picture and they posted after 6 months, and then my mom started crying saying that what is this happening? You all took sannyas, you all left everything, you are just Hare Krishnas now, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. That's a concern of a mother, that's a different story. But many people will have it will come in the form of obstacles. Oh, you stopped, okay, stopped eating meat makes sense. But how about the protein? No eggs also, no fish also. Fish is not non-veg for many people. Fish is like a food, healthy food. Bengalis leaving fish is living their life, it is like that. So anyhow, fish also no, okay. And then they used to say, okay, you guys enjoyed 40 years, 30 years nicely eating everything. Why are you poor children? They are 1.5 years, 2 years old. Why are you stopping with them? No onion go. No onion no go. Onion to in Telugu there is a saying, Ulli chese melu talli kuda chedu. Something like it's so like as a mother, it's a rhyming words. Ulli means onion, talli means mother. So it's like it is very healthy. Like as the mother always thinks good about their children, like that ulli is very good for the body, ullipai and those things. So it's like that. So lot of things. But when you get affected by it, that will come again and again and again. When they see that you are not getting affected, they stop saying to you anything. They stop saying to you. It takes time, but you have to be determined. That's what we understood, right? We have to be determined. Devotional service, what we can do? What we can do, tell devotees, what we can do? We can do archana, like morning till evening archana? No. We can do meditation going to the forest? No. The mind can't sit straight for 16 rounds of chanting. How it can sit still for in the forest and sitting and yoga and dhyana and everything? No. That's why it is said chant loudly, or else we will sleep. With the mind we will sleep. Nicely we will sleep, or some other demigod will come, some other sas will come, bahu will come, all these things will come. If we chant loudly, we will be with the mantra. Stay with the mantra. Mantra is not, Krishna's name is not different from Krishna. So let's stay with Krishna. It's nice to stay with Krishna. So Arjuna was getting overwhelmed by compassion. That is not good for him. So Krishna wanted to protect him. That's what the verse says. Let's go to the next verse, 2.16. नाशतो विद्यते भावो नाभावो विद्यते सथा उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तस् त्वनन्योस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः. There is a very important verse. Bhavo, na bhavo, existence and non-existence, or endurance or non-existence. Very nice words here used. Let's go to the translation. Those who are the seers of the truth. This word we have heard before also. Tattva darshina. Right? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadeshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshina. Tattva darshina means the one who has seen the truth. So here that word is used. Those who are the seers of the truth have concluded, very important, two definite facts are being mentioned about our existence. If this point is clear, then everything in future in Bhagavad Gita will be clear for us. Let's read. Concluded that of the non-existent, in the bracket, the material body, there is no endurance, and the eternal, in the bracket, the soul, there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both. There is a beautiful verse. Itisho dashakam nam kalikalmasha nashanam nata parataropaya sarva vedeshu drishyate from the viewpoint of all the Vedas and Upanishads and Shastras, it is been declared that this 16 syllable Maha Mantra is the only way in the Kali Yuga to kill all the miseries in the Kali Yuga, or to clean everything. So, from the viewpoint of Vedas, iti shodashakam namna, from the Nata Parataropaya, Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate, from the viewpoint of all Drishyate. It has been said here also like that only. This is not the conclusion of somebody, one person. This they have concluded. They have means acharyas, by studying the nature of both. It's after a big study, it's been told that this is the nature. What is the nature? That tells us what is the nature of body and soul. Krishna is helping Arjuna here. Yes or no? Krishna is helping Arjuna. Definitely. Arjuna has chose him so fondingly that Krishna has to help him. Krishna can't go and help Duryodhana because Duryodhana did not even choose him. Did not even wanted him. Out of lamentation, Arjuna was lamenting. He wanted, Krishna was helping him to come out of lamentation by explaining two things. One is material body and one is soul. Listen carefully, devotees. Material body is non-permanent. Soul is permanent. Simple, two things. There is non-permanent existence, that is asat. But there is something which is permanent, that is sat, that is eternal. Krishna is sat, chit, ananda. He is an embodiment of eternality, knowledge and bliss. And we are part and parcel of Krishna. So we are sat. We are eternal. We are the souls inside this body. We are not the bodies inside the soul. We are not the bodies. Embodied. Who is embodied? The soul is embodied. So what we are is the soul. What a teacher asks students in the classroom, what is this? The student says, this is my nose. What is this? This is my eyes. This is my ears. This is my lips. This is my fingers. This is my body. And who is this? Who is this? This is, who is my? Sorry, this is my body, my, who is that my? That my is the soul. My is not the body. My body it is saying. But who is the my? Is the soul. When a person leaves the body also, we say he left the body. He left the body. She left the body. That means the soul is the permanent one. The body is not the permanent one. It's going to deteriorate. Now, what Krishna parallel drawing here? The one word what I said, Tattva-darshipi, is very, very important because they have seen the truth. It is confirmed the nature of these both things. Clarity is very important. Clarity is very important. We have to act for that which is permanent. We should not spend time on that which is temporary. We have wrote lot of exams. We have got lot of degrees. We have got lot of PhDs regarding this bodily things. Now let us do some PhDs regarding the spiritual things. Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, reading, Shastra. Let's get to the permanent things. Let's read. That's what we are sitting all together and doing here, Bhagavad Gita. Study of the soul. And they have concluded two facts. Body temporary, soul permanent. And whatever we act, we should act on the basis of being a soul, not being a body. Automatically body is covered. We are not saying we are soul, so we don't eat. Soul, why soul has to eat? Soul is not hungry. Why soul has to eat? Soul features will more come in next 2-3 verses. Soul doesn't have, measurable size. Soul doesn't have seeable structure, right? And so soul is not hungry. But we are eating. Because the soul is inside the body, we are eating. The body needs energy, so we are eating. And soul also needs energy. And that energy comes from Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is what the soul needs. Soul is hungry. But soul's food is not tomato, potato, this mutton, that chicken. No. Soul's food is Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Or else the soul will die. The famous story of parrot inside the cage. The lady decorates the cage. Oh, this much beautiful, that much beautiful. And she forgets to give the food to the parrot inside the cage. And all the guests come and they say, oh, beautiful cage. What is inside the cage? My parrot is there. Whatever you speak, he will speak. And the people are speaking and it's not even able to speak. And then they go and see the parrot is dead already. The soul gets dead when you try to take care of more of the body. The soul doesn't get its feed. Soul needs its feed. So this Maha Mantra is the feed. So we have to take care of the body, of course, because the soul is inside the body, because the soul's journey is embodied in this body. Krishna is educating. Educating. This is the real education. This is the school. Krishna school is the best school. What education we get in this material world is Mayaya Apahrita Jnanam. They get the knowledge. But what is the use of that knowledge? That knowledge is covering this base knowledge of real soul, real permanent things. My daughter said that when you become big, what you want to do, I want to go to a position where I can sue all this school system, she said. Why do you want to sue the school system? Because they are training the kids with a fact which is not a fact. Yes. They are training that you are the body, you are the body, you are the body. मम्मी ने डांटा 911 कॉल कर दो, तुमको प्रोटेक्शन मिल जाएगा. नहीं, प्रोटेक्शन कृष्णा से मिलेगा. No other place protection comes from. Protection only comes from, like the doctor was saying, I am the protector. No, protection comes from Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the one who is going to give the ability in the men to act. Speaking eloquence gives Krishna. Teaching eloquence gives Krishna. Learning intelligence gives Krishna. 15.15, Krishna says very clearly, Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarva pravartate iti matva bhaj. He is giving everything. Vedasya sarvair ahameva vedyar vedantakrit vedavid. Then he says that intelligence, memories, everything comes from me. Krishna is giving everything to us. Krishna is not telling, oh, go to the market, get the fruits, wash the fruits, cut the fruits, make the juice, put the tulsi, offer to Krishna and then drink. No, Krishna is directly giving us the juice. We need not put any effort. The knowledge is already there. Acharyas have worked so much on this, so we need not do any more research ki ye acha hai, ki ye acha hai. Acha kya hai? Bol diya hai. Demigod sun rahe, to hum kyun nahi sunenge? Many people have this conception of demigod worship. Demigod worship is for temporary results. After getting this human life, we don't know when we will get the human life again. Why we have to waste our human life in worshipping that which is not permanent results? They want to come here and take the human body and worship Krishna and go back to Godhead. And we are playing them, oh, please give me this, oh, please give me that, you are the protector, you are the protector. The constable will feel ashamed when you go to the circle inspector and he knows that circle inspector is the one who is giving me the power for the constable. And you go to constable and say that you are the most powerful. He will feel ashamed, he will feel guilty. He will feel guilty. So it's okay, we have been brought up, we have been conditioned, it's okay. Respect. We may not get the bodies of demigods, we are so conditioned, but still, when we know certain path, let's follow certain path, so that we can carry from here next time. If we worship demigods, you will carry again from the demigods only for next time. So let's worship the Supreme Lord so that we can carry. The subtle body, when the soul leaves the body, what carried by the soul is the subtle body, mind and intelligence. Let's fill this mind and intelligence, the subtle body, with Krishna. Permanent things. With the knowledge of soul, with the knowledge of how the soul should act. Sambandha Gyan. Who am I? Who is Krishna? What is my relationship with Krishna? Science of self-realization. Then comes the Abhideya. How to act on the platform of being that soul. That's Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. Then comes the Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is ultimate benefit. What is the prayojana? Prayojana jnana. What you will get by doing all these things. That's the ultimate one. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Amazing scriptural. Prabhupada has laid out so nicely for us. We need not put much effort. That's why this chapter, second chapter, is called Analytical Divisioning of Our Existence. Body and soul concept, separating. Body is body, soul is soul. Body doesn't become soul, soul doesn't become body. Body never becomes permanent, soul never becomes temporary. So the soul's nature is eternal, body's nature is temporary. It's going to deteriorate. For sure, it's going to deteriorate. How do we know we are conscious? How do we know we are conscious? We feel, right? How do you know we are feeling? The dead body doesn't feel anything. The dead body is not conscious. The brain stroke person is not conscious. The something blockage person is not conscious. What happens? What happens? The presence of soul is consciousness. And how that consciousness pervades everywhere in the body is like a perfume is sprayed at one place in the room. The perfume's Fragrance is spread all over in the room. In the same way, the consciousness spreads all over our body. That gives the energy. Without the soul, the blood doesn't pumped by the heart or the arteries or the veins, or the energy doesn't come. The food doesn't go anywhere. To the dead body, if you feed with the glucose also, it will reject, it won't take it, because the soul is not there in the body. When the soul is there in the body, you nicely make the elephant dance, and the elephant dancer will make the dance elephant here and there, and it dances like a doll. But when the soul out of that elephant goes off, it needs 10-20 people to lift that elephant and move away. Conscious is not there. There is no life. There is no life. Srila Prabhupada gives nice analogy for this also. Like when you take a tablet is this small. You take a tablet, right? And it's effective for the area wherever you want. You have a pain in the headache, still you take the tablet in the mouth only. It dissolves and it relieves us from the pain wherever we have in the body. It's like the tablet. It's the same thing. The consciousness is like that. It is spread all over. The symptom of the soul is consciousness. Consciousness is not the combination of the material elements. Whole scientists worked on this Big Bang theory. Life comes from matter. How life can come from matter? They researched for 10 years. They put $100 million on that. And then they say that life doesn't come from matter. We know that life does. They did not say life doesn't come from matter. We are researching still. How long? Scriptures tell us the knowledge. Why don't you follow? Life doesn't come from matter. Life comes from only life. Plant doesn't come from the wall. Plant will come from a fruit. Plant will come from a seed. Life is there in the seed, not in the walls and these things. Everything comes from the heart, right? Heart has to pump the blood. That blood is gone through arteries and veins and everywhere, wherever it is needed. So where is this soul present? Soul is present in the heart region. When the soul moves out of the body, entire movement of the body stops. So the soul is providing the energy. Soul is the consciousness. Energy is coming from the soul that resides in the heart. The soul which is indestructible is present in the body which is destructible. The presence of the soul is making the body alive. The absence of the soul is making the body dead. So which is important? Soul is important. So we have to work on the platform of soul. Second chapter is all about body and soul. I think we are crossing the time, right? What is the time, Prabhuji?
5 to 9.
5 to 9. We'll stop here, right? We can take it later. 2.14 to 18. 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 verses we done. We'll leave some time for discussion. Anyhow, it's almost 9 o'clock. So, yeah, 1 hour, 20 minutes. Antavantu Medehe. Next one, yeah. Very nice verse that is also. That's also about the soul. And then comes the soul's nature. Nayanam Chindan. This is one. Nice verses. Thank you very much, devotees. Now it is open. We have 9 devotees on the online. So we will open for first online devotees and then the offline devotees.